Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus versus LG G6 speed test. That's coming up right now. Let's go. What is up, guys? This is Nick here from Everything Tech, help you to master your technology, and welcome to the Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus versus the LG G6. Aren't those two pretty looking Android smartphones? These are the latest and greatest from the respective Korean companies, and they are both sitting at the top of the game, in my opinion, as the best two Android phones you can buy currently right now, at least until maybe the Pixel 2 is released or other smartphones later this year, like the Samsung Galaxy Note 8. So let's go ahead and begin this speed test with a boot up test of both of these devices. So the power button is located on the right side of the Galaxy S8 Plus and on the rear of the LG G6. So let's begin this test in 3, 2, and make sure everything is off first. And 3, 2, and 1. And let's go here for both devices. Samsung Galaxy S8 logo does show first here. I do believe the Galaxy S8 Plus will boot on faster. It's been one of the fastest booting Android phones I have ever seen. So let's go ahead and zoom in really quickly there and see what happens. So the S8 Plus should be lining up to start up in just a second here. And we should see it boot up, but maybe the LG will beat it. Nope, like I said, the iPhone, did I just say the iPhone? The Galaxy S8 Plus just beat the LG G6, but the LG G6 wasn't far off, as you've seen right there. So we are now in the Galaxy S8 Plus. Give that a second to load up. Coming over here on the LG G6, just gotta put my passcode in, and we are now in on both devices. So both devices did take a second there to draw up the icons for the first initial boot. So as you can see, I do have the same applications lined up on both the Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus as well as the LG G6. But before we go ahead and do that app test, let's confirm that we are both running the same exact Android version here. This is Android 7.0 Nougat. Now it remains to be seen which one will get faster updates in the future. I honestly think that LG is going to push out updates quicker than Samsung here for the Galaxy S8 Plus, but that's just my take on it. Let me know if you have a different opinion there. So let me go ahead and close everything out on both devices here, and they are both connected to the same exact Wi-Fi network, and we're going to go ahead and run this application test. So let's begin with the Play Store here on both devices, and you can see about the same there on the Play Store. Coming home here, LG G6 a little bit home quicker. Let's go into Instagram, and you can see Instagram does seem to fire up first there for the LG G6, and you can see that's my Instagram page. You can go and follow me there. I do post behind the scenes stuff as well as Instagram stories related to the channel. You can get like an inside scoop on what's going on the channel here. So definitely a win there for the G6 on Instagram by a millisecond or so. But you see that little bit of delay coming back to the home screen for the Samsung versus the LG G6. Let's go into Twitter here, and you can see Twitter does open first there. It looks like on the G6. Coming home here, let's go into eBay, and you can see eBay first there on the G6, then the Galaxy S8 Plus. I honestly didn't want to tell you guys in the beginning, but I felt that the LG G6 was a faster phone in my testing, but I wanted to see if it changed here in the test. That's why I didn't say that earlier. Let's go into Amazon, and you can see Amazon does open first there for the LG G6, and let's go into Facebook, and you can see Facebook ready to go there first for the S8 Plus. Coming home here, and LG G6 home first. Let's go into YouTube, and you can see Galaxy S8 Plus, so they're trading blows. Coming home here, let's go into Wikipedia, and Wikipedia does seem to load about the same on both. Coming home, LG G6 home quicker. Let's go into Play Newsstand, and you can see look like the S8 Plus slightly. Coming home here, let's go into Lightroom, and you can see Lightroom does open first on the S8 Plus. So the S8 Plus is making a comeback here. Let's go into Appy Geek or Appy Geek, whatever you want to call it. I'd call that one dead even there. So these devices are pretty even in performance. So people that were, sleeping on the G6, don't sleep on the G6, man. This phone is a really great value, and it's a lot more accessible in terms of price point than the Galaxy S8 Plus. You can find this one on Swappa for under 600 bucks on the LG G6. Let's go on a speed test, and you can see both having trouble loading the speed test, but I'm going to give that one to Samsung. Coming home here, let's go into CPU-Z. Snapdragon 835, Snapdragon 821, so this is utilizing last year's processor, 4 gigs of RAM on both devices, LG UX 6.0 and TouchWiz 8.1 experience here for the Galaxy S8. Let's go into Pokemon Go, and here's where the Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus is quicker. I did get some notifications here for the LG G6, but I'm going to close it out and run that app again. But it's going to beat the G6 on Pokemon Go. You can see it right here. It's just a faster gaming phone for the S8 Plus. So let me close it out, and there comes the LG G6. A little bit behind, but still behind. Let's go into Temple Run here on both devices, and you can see ready to go there first for the Galaxy S8 Plus and then the LG G6. So if you're a gamer on Android, the Galaxy phone is the way to go here. Let's go into Geekbench, and you could see about the same loading the Geekbench. Coming home here, let's go into Chrome, and let's run a couple of website tests. So let's go into yahoo.com here for both devices, Yahoo on the Galaxy, yahoo.com, and let's hit go for both. 3, 2, and let's go. And you can see about dead even. Once again, looks about dead even there. Let's go into Samsung.com, and let's go into Samsung.com, and let's hit go on both devices. And you can see Samsung does load their website first on their phone and then the LG G6. So Samsung probably has a better browsing experience here than the LG G6 in terms of speed. So let's go ahead and run some multitasking now to see how that RAM management is. Let's go into Play Store, and the S8 wins to start. Let's go into Instagram. You see the LG G6 ahead. Twitter, LG G6 again. So the LG G6 is ahead here. eBay. And a lot of people have been saying, Nick, get the Exynos version. I'm not in the international market, so I am not picking up an international Exynos version. Let's go into Amazon, and you can see LG G6 coming home here. Let's go into Facebook, and you can see right there, it looked about the same. Let's go to YouTube. LG G6, so LG G6, a definite better RAM management smartphone. And if you watch my LG G6 versus my iPhone videos, the G6 was neck and neck with most of my iPhones in RAM management. So the LG G6 is a really good smartphone. You could see a PieGeek, and I've seen other comparisons online that have shown the LG G6 to be slower than the S8. They must have been using the international version though. You can see speed test right there, and you can see CPU-Z. So it looks like the G6 is a really great performer here, and even holds Pokemon Go, whereas the S8 has to reload it. So during opening the game, the S8's faster, but the LG G6 holds it better. So let's go into Temple Run, and LG G6 ready to go. Geekbench, missed that one on the S8 Plus. Let's do Geekbench again. Both had to reload there. Coming into Chrome, about the same there. So I'm going to give the RAM management win to the LG G6. So both the Samsung Galaxy S8 and the LG G6 do have their fingerprint scanners on the rear. So let's go ahead and see which one has a faster fingerprint scanner here. So let's go ahead and place our fingers on the fingerprint scanner. And you've seen it looked like the LG G6 opened that first. Let's do that again. Rest our fingers. Oh, maybe the Samsung Galaxy S8. Let's do it again. Rest our fingers. No, the Samsung Galaxy S8 does have a faster fingerprint scanner than the LG G6. Now, day-to-day running through these devices, the Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus and the LG G6, they both feel just about as smooth. I do think the LG G6 does feel a little bit smoother pretty much around the board than the Galaxy S8 Plus. Does that make it a better experience? That's totally subjective. That's totally up to you. But day to day, in my experience, I found LG's UX to definitely be smoother than TouchWiz here for the Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus. The software is not as colorful, but hey, it's still, they still punched up the contrast here on this LCD screen for the LG G6. Now, in terms of the displays, they do have those tapered corners on both displays there, so very similar on both. The Samsung Galaxy S8's Infinity Edge panel, though, is just a little bit more immersive, but I'm not not going to talk too much about these in a full comparison right here. This is just a speed test. I will be doing a full comparison between these guys, maybe in the form of a should you buy the Galaxy S8 Plus or the LG G6 video, so you might want to subscribe for that. But other than that, there's a clear winner here. In my opinion, the LG G6 is a faster phone than the Galaxy S8 Plus in terms of everyday use in the US market over the Snapdragon 835. And that's probably due to, you know, TouchWiz. So if you take TouchWiz off of the Galaxy S8 or you tweak it, put a custom ROM, custom kernel, it does feel faster than the G6. But in this case, right out of the box, I think most people are gonna think that the LG G6 feels like a snappier smartphone. That's my experience. Yours might differ, your opinions might differ, and that's just fine. That's why the world is so awesome. Anyways, which is your winner? Comment that down below. Nick here helping you to master your technology. Like the video if you enjoyed it. I will catch you all in the next one, and peace.